Leonard Cohen is a songwriter, poet, and he wrote a couple lines that said, "The blizzard of the world has crossed the threshold, and it has overturned the order of the soul." And from that is an essay written by Parker Palmer. And I'm going to read it to you just because, well, I'll paraphrase some of it, but I want to read it to you because he makes some points as well as telling the story. And he starts with, "There was a time when farmers on the Great Plains, at the first signs of a blizzard, would run a rope from the back door out to the barn. They all knew stories of people who had wandered off and been frozen to death, having lost sight of home in a whiteout while still in their own backyards. Today we live in a blizzard of another sort. It swirls around us as economic injustice, ecological ruin, physical and spiritual violence, and their inevitable outcome, war. It swirls within us as fear and frenzy, greed and deceit, and indifference to the suffering of others. We all know stories of people who've wandered off into this madness and been separated from their own souls, losing their moral compass and even their mortal lives. They make headlines because they take so many innocents down with them. The lost ones come from every walk of life: clergy and corporate executives, politicians and people on the street, celebrities and school children. Some of us fear that we or those we love will become lost in the storm. Some are lost at this moment and are trying to find the way home. Some are lost without knowing it, and some are using the blizzard as cover while cynically exploiting its chaos for private gain. So it's easy to believe the poet's claim that the blizzard of the world has overturned the order of the soul. The soul, that life-giving core of the human self with its hunger for truth and justice, love and forgiveness, has lost all power to guide our lives, if you believe it. But my own experience of the blizzard, which includes getting lost in it more often than I like to admit, tells me this is not so. The soul's order can never be destroyed. It may be obscured by the whiteout. We may forget or deny that its guidance is close at hand. And yet we are still in the soul's backyard with chance after chance to regain our bearings. When we catch sight of the soul, we can survive the blizzard without losing our hope on our way.